Oops. Oh, wait. Too late. 911, what's your emergency?
I don't know. I just saw a sign from a girl sitting 2 seats away from me. I think she's in trouble. There's a fat guy sitting next to her. I don't know what he's doing. He looks like a creep.
Just out of curiosity, did you guys find a little list of some of the TikTok disasters?
Yeah, there are quite a few.
Give me a few before we get to the good TikTok story. Give me a couple of disasters.
Here's a good one.
Yep.
Tooth filing challenge. When you use a nail file to file your teeth instead of a dentist.
Oh, jeez.
Who would do that?
It's a good
Idiots
look.
on TikTok.
It's a good look.
Yeah. All right, what's next?
The penny challenge. When you slide a penny behind a partially plugged-in phone charger. Looks harmless, but of course it can start a fire or electrocute
Why would you do that?
What's
I
the
don't
challenge?
know.
Oh, is that some kind of stupid story that, it'll charge your phone faster?
Oh, probably.
Yeah, it's probably something stupid like that.
I don't think we needed TikTok to introduce us to the Benadryl challenge, but that's one of
Oh,
them.
jeez, yeah.
Blackout challenge.
The blackout challenge.
Yeah.
Listen, all I know is that we've had a variety of idiot TikTokers. And, well, for a change, there's something positive with TikTok. And it's the story. Here's the story of a 16-year-old girl that was actually rescued because of a hand signal that she learned on TikTok. This is a missing 16-year-old girl was rescued in Kentucky late last week when someone noticed that she was making a hand gesture, which was popularized on a TikTok video, and the hand gesture is intended to signal that you need help. You make this specific hand gesture. So the driver spots this teenager in a car driven by this 61-year-old cretin who kidnapped her. So while she's driving in the car, all she does is make the hand signal, and another driver on I-75 in Kentucky recognized the hand signal because they'd seen it on TikTok. And Fester, can you describe? Fester's been pushing this story on me since I think last week.
I think it's an important story. It can help people.
No.
It looks like sign language, doesn't it?
Fester, seriously, Fester's like, MJ, why aren't you doing the story? We've been so jammed that now we're doing the story.
But we don't have room for good stories.
All right, so Fester.
So it starts with an open hand.
Let's all do this, and let's be very descriptive so people that are listening. So the distress signal that is being popularized on TikTok is you take your hand and
fingers up.
You hold it up like open palm, hand in the air, almost like you're telling somebody, stop.
And then you bring your thumb in.
Okay, so take your thumb, so your hand is out like a glove. Bring your thumb into your palm.
And then you make a fist over your thumb.
And then close the remaining four fingers over your thumb.
So those three motions are very unnatural motions. Nobody makes those motions. So if you see somebody making that motion, there's something happening. They're in distress.
That's a call for help. It's a distress signal. Hand, bring your thumb into the middle of your palm, then close your four fingers over your thumb in the middle of your palm. And I guess she did this repeatedly as cars were passing.
Now, I'm doing this repeatedly. You can see it on MJTV, and I want to do a disclaimer that I'm not really in distress.
Yeah,
this is just a reenactment when you see this on MJTV.
Yeah,
However.
Don't call 911. Oops. Oh, wait. Too late. 911, what's your emergency?
I don't know. I just saw a sign from a girl sitting 2 seats away from me. I think she's in trouble. There's a fat guy sitting next to her. I don't know what he's doing. He looks like a creep. She just gave me a hand signal. She's sitting next to he almost looks like a sea mammal.
Sir, what? Wait, are you saying that this young woman was kidnapped by a manatee?
I think so. A manatee. Let me check for he has identifying prop scars.
On the back?
Yeah, on the back.
Okay.
He looks like he's about 100 years old. He looks old.
All right, so the guy, do you think maybe kidnapped this woman?
I don't know how long he's going to be able to be out of the water.
And wait a sec, you said you're just 2 seats away?
Just 2. She's right here. You can hear her. Say hi.
Hi, I'm here.
She's right
See my
there.
hands?
Hi. So
I'm doing the signal.
You're making hand signals right now. Are you in distress?
I'm in distress right now. I've been abducted by
Mr. Manatee?
Yes, he plied me with donuts.
I did. I brought donuts today.
And lettuce.
I brought donuts today, and Roxanne's been eating my donuts.
All kidding aside, so the driver of another car spots the 16-year-old girl making the hand gesture. The complainant was behind the vehicle and noticed a female passenger in the vehicle making hand gestures that are known on social media platform TikTok to represent violence at home. I need help, domestic violence. This is according to a statement which was put out by the Laurel County Sheriff, John Root, up in Kentucky.
Sheriff Root.
The signal for help, which includes tucking the thumb into the open palm and then closing the four fingers over the thumb, was initially developed by the Canadian Women's Foundation in partnership with media agency Juniper Park back in April of 2020. At the start of COVID-19, at the start of the pandemic, as a way for domestic violence victims to silently show that they need help on a video call.
Well, a big fear when everybody was home at COVID, if your abuser was in your house and you're with them more, then you're potentially a victim more often.
So this 16-year-old girl was reported missing. She apparently was kidnapped. More details here. After the driver called 911, authorities arrested the 61-year-old man, charged him with unlawful imprisonment and possession of material that allegedly showed sexual content of a minor. Laurel County Sheriff's Office PIO, Public Information Officer Gilbert Asiardo, told BuzzFeed News the girl was taken to a nearby hospital where no injuries were reported. She was reunited with her family. The sheriff's office was not familiar with the hand signal prior to the incident.
Time to get familiar.
Yeah, I think law enforcement needs to know about this. Absolutely.
So this is a rare story where TikTok is actually beneficial for society. This is like 1 in a million because most TikTok stuff is crap.
You know what's going to start happening now? Kids are going to start doing it as jokes just to see what happens. And girls' friends are going to do it. Oh, guess what I'm going to do to my boyfriend? I'm going to act like I'm being kidnapped. Let's see.
Well, we did a story years ago. Wasn't there a kid that held up a sign, "Help, I'm being kidnapped," and just mom was driving the car?
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, seriously, we did a story years ago, and that might have even been in a movie, but a kid held up, did a handwritten sign, "Help, I'm being kidnapped." And then the mom is pulled over, the guns are drawn, police cars everywhere.
That was in that Ice Cube movie.
Ice
Are we there yet?
That's right.
I know,
Are we there yet?
I know that it was done in a movie or TV show or maybe several, but it was also copycatted by a real kid. And we did the story like 10 years ago. It's been a while on this thing.
Well, I was going to say, I've seen a lot of this. Well, I've seen a lot of bartenders on my TikTok feed, and they'll talk about stories where people who are getting hit on by like creep. It's mostly girls that do this. They'll get hit on like by creepy men, and they'll kind of show them the hand gesture. And then like the bartender will like call them over for a shot and like ask if they're okay. So,
well, we had the bartender down in St. Pete, downtown St. Pete. Remember the guy was creeping on the two girls and the bartender slipped like a note. Hey, is this guy bothering you? What was?
That was a white knight
that was
bartender.
at No Vacancy.
Yeah,
I saw that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, in St. Pete.
Yeah, at No Vacancy Bar, right?
Yeah.
And what was the story? Do you remember exactly what he did? The bartender?
He gave them their bill and wrote on it,
Is this
let
guy
me know if this guy's...
bothering you.
And the girls kind of acknowledged that
Yeah.
he wasn't. He separated them.
That's right, yeah.
Got him away.
Oh, he's just hitting on him. Nice move, bud.
But I'm glad that the other driver was familiar and recognized this.
She probably had to go through a bunch of people until somebody recognized. That's like fishing.
Yeah, I mean, that was fantastic. So, wow, an actually good TikTok story.